Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're in the SaintsRow boss factory. I'm going to be showing you some more character creations, and I know that shouldn't be too surprising because I've been doing a lot of these videos, but I've been having a lot of fun with it, and it's really fun to see how creative some of the players of a game like this can actually be. I am absolutely terrible at creating characters and stuff, and coming from someone who's done a lot of stuff like that in like Kingdom Come Deliverance and Red Dead Redemption Online and stuff like that, it shouldn't be that surprising. I really struggle to imitate, especially facial appearances, but even outfits and stuff like that. Unless the exact item is there, I struggle with it. But these guys are so creative that it works out well. And I while browsing through all of these bosses, I found lots and lots that I really enjoyed. And so as you may be able to tell from the title and thumbnail of this video, or at least I should hope so, otherwise I really failed at doing those, today we're going to be looking at 6 Simpsons characters. So, you know, that long-running TV show that you've probably heard of, it's been around for a little bit. All the characters in there, or at least the vast majority of them, appear to be suffering from late-stage jaundice. We're going to be looking at some characters that I was able to find. And obviously this is a show that I actually do watch, so it was relatively easy for me to recognize these bosses. So I'm not going into this blind like I do for a lot of different things that I'm not a fan of, like WWE wrestlers. Speaking of which, I made a video like this covering some WWE wrestlers, and that'll be in the playlist linked in the description, so if you want to check out that, and you know, just for example, play SaintsRow as Macho Man Randy Savage, definitely go ahead and check out those videos. But with all that in mind, we're just going to dive on in and start it off with the first boss for today. Howdly doodly, it's Ned Flanders, and doesn't it look great? And obviously, they went a little neon with the skin, but you can clearly tell who it's supposed to be. And the idea of playing Saints Row, you know, driving around town on top of cars, blowing stuff up, getting into all sorts of criminal hijinks as Ned Flanders really tickles my fancy. That's just a real funny thing to consider. And our creator here is Hovo, and there's our share link. If you wanna dress up as everyone's absolute favorite neighbor of Homer Simpson, stupid sexy Flanders, this is the way to do it. So there's Ned Flanders. Figured we had to open it up with that. This one's not a super popular one, only got 167 upvotes. So if you do check this one out, be sure to upvote it. You know, show these creators that that you really appreciate their hard work. But that's number 1. Let's move on to number 2. And number 2, we've got an even less popular one, but easily recognizable. Come on, that's Millhouse, obviously. Bart Simpson's, I don't know if I'd say best friend, because they're definitely friends and they hang out a lot, but I don't think Bart likes him that much. I think it looks great, definitely played it off well, and again, the idea of playing Saints Row as Millhouse, that's just a really funny thought. And so this one was created by Entivuk, I believe is how you'd say that. And there's your share code. You want to dress up like Millhouse in that signature purple shirt, red shorts combo, this is the way to do it. So that's number 2. Let's move on to number 3. So at number 3, we got my personal, absolute favorite Simpsons character, probably one of my favorite funniest animated characters of all time, Mr. Burns. And this one, they just nailed it. I absolutely love the way this one turned out. They got the nose, the hairstyle's exactly right. Obviously, when I picture these characters, I picture him being a little bit shorter and even skinnier, but they did great. The outfit looks fantastic, and the character is just excellent. So this one was created by Dortmunder X. There's your share code. Oh man, that's fantastic. I love it. Mr. Burns at number 3. Let's move on to number 4. At number 4, we got Bart Simpson. Of course, we don't have the slingshot sticking out of the back pocket, but I think even Nancy Cartwright would have to agree. This looks fantastic. The hair is interesting, but again, you know, you can't really go for that signature short, spiky Bart look because it just doesn't exist in the game. But other than that, I think they nailed it. Outfit looks great. You can definitely tell who it's supposed to be. The face is a little haunting, I'm not gonna lie. They made it look like Bart, but in a photorealistic and terrifying type of way. This one was created by Internet Slug, who actually created quite a few of the bosses that I thought were pretty dang good on you know, across the entire thing. As I scanned over hundreds and hundreds of character creations, I noticed Internet Slug's name popping up more than once. There's your share code, per quicker, as you do. If you want to dress up like Bart Simpson and get into a lot of trouble, this feels like the way to do it. And that way you can really simulate your Simpsons hit-and-run fantasies in Saints Row instead. So, not much more to say about him. We got 2 more characters left. Let's just get to the next one. So here at our penultimate place, we've got probably the most terrifying creation I've ever seen, Marge Simpson. The face just ain't it, Chief, for me. You can tell what they were going for, but that face is haunting. It's like the Grinch and Gollum and Marge had a baby, and the baby was 80 years old. Hard to look at, hard to love this character. Of course, it's hard to love Marge. She's the worst. Well, not the worst. Lois is the worst. But Marge definitely comes close. This one was created by Jammy Boy, and there's your share code. If you wanna just nag your way through SaintsRow, you can't compete with Marge's ability to be passive aggressive and somewhat also holier than thou, all at the same time. And picturing Marge being the character that you play in this game is real interesting to me. So as a fun sociological experiment, I recommend trying it out. Play the game as Marge, and this is how you do it. So check this character out, or not, that's up to you. And of course, we couldn't make it through the list without Homer, my boy Homer, or as Marge would say, homie. Again, horrifying to look at, just terrifying in basically every way. I found a different, I think two or three different Homers while going through the list, but I think this one was my favorite. There was one that was smiling and the eyes were a little bit bigger. That one came close, but the rest of the appearance just wasn't quite as well put together as this one. But if you want to dress up as Homer, this is it. That's how you do it. This one was created by Ilyai Sparasoft, and there's your share code there. Yeah, just bask in the glory. You gotta take it all in. But that's Homer, and obviously that's the last on our list. That's all 6. So if you're a fan of The Simpsons, as I am, and it just cracks you up, knowing as much as you do about characters that you've watched for 30 years on TV, putting them into this world and building that canon in your head, that instead of this mercenary character, you know, whether it's some ex-military or something, no, it's just Homer Simpson or Ned Flanders. That's who it is. That's who's leading this gang. I think that adds a lot to the game. And so thanks a lot to all these creators who were able to make these characters come to life in the game for us. If you have any suggestions, recommendations for anything you'd like to see, another category. There were some other adult cartoon character creations, saw some American Dad, some Family Guy, some South Park. You want to see some more characters from shows like this, let me know down in the comment section. I can make another video. If you enjoyed this one and you want to check out more videos like this, whether they're other Boss Factory videos where I go through player-created bosses or just guides for the SaintsRow game as a whole, I'll have a playlist linked in the description that you can check out. But in any case, that's all for today. Thanks a ton for watching and have a nice day. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.